The dumbest thing that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said was so dumb on the 60 Minutes interview that even Anderson Cooper looked at her and almost vomited in her lap. So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was asked specifically about the fact that she says a lot of things that are not true, that in common parlance, she lies a lot. And she will just trot out arguments that make no sense. She will say things that are blatantly, factually false. Listen to her response, because it is telling about the ways so many folks on the political left think about what politics is, and it explains why younger generation folks are turning socialist. What she's about to say is a sign of deep immorality, deep philosophical immorality. But she says it with a straight face, and so we take it seriously.
I think that there's a lot of people more concerned about being precisely, factually, and semantically correct than about being morally right.
But being factually correct is important.
It's absolutely important. And whenever I make a mistake, I say, okay, this was clumsy. And then I restate what my point was. But it's not the same thing as the president lying about immigrants. It's not the same thing at all.
Yeah, it is. So what she says there is that feelings don't matter about your facts, right? My slogan is facts don't care about your feelings. For her, feelings don't care about your facts. So if she's morally right, she can lie, she can get facts wrong. We shouldn't worry about her being semantically or factually accurate. We shouldn't worry about any of those things. Accuracy is of no consequence when what you're saying is morally right. So you might say that we should take her seriously, but not literally. Now, I was informed by Democrats that Donald Trump had lowered the standards of the presidency when it came to truth. I was informed by Democrats that Donald Trump had destroyed our politics because he says a lot of things that are factually untrue. And I've said in the past that when Donald Trump says things that are factually untrue, that he should correct them, and that he's wrong, and that sometimes he's lying, and that that's bad. But Democrats don't actually care about all that. What Democrats actually care about is the narrative. So Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, when she says facts don't actually matter, what matters is being morally right, this shows why we are in the state that we are. She is not actually saying anything different from what Democrats have said for years, for literally my entire lifetime. Democrats have been saying my entire lifetime that it is okay to lie so long as you get to the end point that you are seeking. If you are Barack Obama, you can lie about liking your doctor and keeping your doctor because the ends justify the means. The ends are morally right. Therefore, the means, not telling the truth to the American people, that's okay too. So when Ocasio-Cortez says, I don't have time to tell the truth, people worry too much about me being factually accurate instead of morally right. One of the ways we decide whether you are morally right is if you are factually accurate. It's pretty easy to tell. If somebody's lying all the time to you to get you to do something, pretty obvious giveaway that what they're trying to get you to do is probably not morally right, because the truth shall set us free. When we hear a group of facts that are laid together to form an argument, then it is inherently more convincing than a group of lies that are put together to form an endpoint if we know they are lies. If you have to lie to get somebody to identify with your conclusion, then you are not only doing it wrong, you are doing something immoral itself.